This is the future.
So this video is some sort of a preparation guide for those who somehow like to get the new things faster in the Sisters of Parvos update. Take note that this guide is in no way telling you what to do, and it's certainly not telling you that you should do all these things now before the Sisters of Parvos update. Refer to this as a guide on what to obtain first in the Sisters of Parvos update, as this video will show you how to obtain that specific item faster before the update comes. Long story short, this is not just a preparation guide, but also a video that gives you the different shortcuts in getting what you want in the Sisters of Parvos update. So, let's cut any long introduction and begin with the video. First of all, let's talk about the upcoming Warframe Yareli. The main blueprint of this Warframe will be rewarded via inbox message upon completion of the Vox Solaris quest. In case you haven't done that quest yet in Fortuna and want to get Yareli fast through farming, then I suggest you start doing the quest now. While its not component blueprints drop locations are yet to be announced, Digital Extremes did say that it will be part of a new mini-quest called Wave Rider, and it will be associated with Fortuna's little rascal named the Vent Kids. We still don't know what exactly is this new Wave Rider mini-quest, but when it comes to Vent Kids, it means that we will probably be tasked to use arcade drives. I advise you to upgrade your K drives now, as this Wave Rider event may require us to have a good ride to be able to farm the component blueprints of Yareli faster. For now, I highly advise you to do races, since it's much faster and less boring. The Pearl grind was nerfed and it's kind of boring doing the same thing over and over again. Moving on, we got new Kuva leeches, which will drop a new variant of Kuva weapons, namely the Kuva Tsar, Kuva Grattler, and Kuva Heck. Well, obviously, you can't farm them now, but I would just like to remind you that the fastest way to spawn a Kuva larvling that has these new Kuva weapons is on Cassini on planet Saturn. It's easier to get the Kuva weapons you want right now, since the larvling will display what weapon he or she is holding after getting knocked down. For those who are doing the solo leveling with the Carpet Bomb Kuva Brahma in Telsto Saturn, Kuva larvling can also spawn in this area frequently. There are times wherein larvling don't spawn in Cassini, and I think it's because of how fast you go into extraction, or it's just some kind of a bug. Nonetheless, these spots in Saturn are your best ticket to spawning a larvling which has the new Kuva weapon variants if you decide to do some leech hunting first. But be warned of the Murmur grind. Speaking of leech, the main highlight of the Sisters of Parvos update is the Corpus Leech, now known as the Sisters of Parvos. While the concept of the Corpus Leech is still with the Nemesis system, the way to spawn them is kinda different compared to their Kuva version. You will need Zenith Granum Crown to go into their domain by simply slapping that crown into that big golden hand of Parvos in any Corpus ship mission. Take note that it should be a Zenith Granum Crown, and the best and fastest way to obtain this is through the capture mission in Pluto called Hydra. This is your easiest route to get those needed Zenith Granum crowns, as it would only take about 2 or 4 minutes, depending on the treasure spawn, to finish this mission and get that crown. All you need to do is capture the target, then rush next into the extraction point. In there, just wait for the treasurer to spawn and kill it for the Zenith Granum crown. Any nuke warframes will do, or even high-end weapons will murder the treasurer easily. Anyway, you only need to go to normal star chart Hydra, so it's pretty easy to kill enemies. Next, we have the arbitration mission as the new home for Galvanized mods. Digital Extremes didn't say if the new mods will be rewards, or they'll be handed through purchasing them from the arbitration vendor with Vitus Essence, or we could have both methods. Whatever the method is, it would be good to at least have enough Vitus Essence right now by doing some arbitrations if you have time. In terms of the reward system, I'm hoping that they would make Galvanized mods easy to obtain, or to be more specific, I'm hoping that they won't make it rare in the reward table. If I were to choose, I would rather have Galvanized mods at the arbitration store purchasable by Vitus Essence, since it would dilute the already crowded rewards in the arbitration missions. Plus, the developer did say that these mods are meant to help players in Steel Path, so it would be wise if they would make the acquisition less grindy. The only problem is, Vitus Essence doesn't drop much sometimes, and it depends on luck. Maybe lowering the cost per Galvanized mods would also help out. We may not know exactly how we can acquire these Galvanized mods yet in arbitration, but it's wise to farm some Vitus Essence right now. Aside from preparing for arbitration, you should also consider the Steel Path now if you unlocked, or even completed all these high-level missions. First of all, Steel Path will house the new arcanes intended for both primary and secondary weapons. They will drop from all acolytes, and Digital Extremes said that they will increase the spawn frequency, which means you will gain more weapon arcanes in one Steel Path mission, plus more Steel Essence, which is crucial to get weapon arcane unlockers in the Steel Path Honors offering. Also, they said that Steel Path Incursion will reward 5 Steel Essence per completion instead of the usual 3 Steel Essence. Doing Steel Path right now doesn't only reward Steel Essence for the arcane unlockers, but it's also a wise choice to go specifically in Steel Path survivals to farm resources needed for the helminth system. Remember that there will be a helminth expansion in the Sisters of Parvos update, which includes the increase in helminth rank plus the new invigoration feature. If you want to try out the new helminth abilities, then I advise that you farm extra resources for the helminth system right now. One way of increasing the rank of the helminth system is through feeding your munch boy, and you can also increase it by sacrificing a warframe into the helminth, or subsuming abilities into a warframe. I think I can max out the helminth system within a few days without noticing, since I usually use it for the silence ability to subsume in any of my warframes for leveling purposes. Plus, I try a lot of stuff in the helminth system. The only thing that I should make sure always is that I have enough resources to feed my gluttonous munch boy. I have included links in the pinned comment which give you a detailed guide on how to farm helminth resources fast, plus other guides which will help you have leverage during the Sisters of Parvos update. Also, you should consider farming endo, as there are lots of new mods coming in the Sisters of Parvos update. Not just galvanized mods, but I think they will also add a couple of new mods for the weapons, and as well as warframes and Yareli Jack. It wouldn't be a problem if you are farming Steel Path right now, or even Arbitration, since these 2 missions are also loot caves when it comes to endo. I have also pinned endo guides at the pinned comment just in case you are new and looking for other ways to farm endo. Next, we have intrinsic farming. If you want to get the rank 10 command intrinsic as early as day 1 of the Sisters of Parvos update, then I suggest you farm intrinsics right now. Again, I have included the link to the pinned comment on how to farm intrinsic fast with your railjack. There are also new briefcase weapons that will be house in Ergo Glass when Sisters of Parvos update come. Sadly, I have no clue yet what's this new in-game currency, but I'm guessing it will be tied with the new Wave Rider mini quest from the Vent Kids, or it could be a new currency we can get from the Corpus Leech or in the Granum Void. Let me know in the comments section below if you know what is this new currency to get these new briefcase weapons. Lastly, Sisters of Parvos will also add and advertise your clan. Maru has a new business venture for our friendly Tenno. In exchange for some of your resources, she'll spread the word about your clan to others within the solar system. This new system is to offer a dedicated space for clan recruiting. In addition to recruiting chat, you will be able to offer a custom advertisement that highlights the strengths of your clan, as well as what kind of players you're interested in recruiting. Tenno who are looking to join a clan will be able to search through these listings to find a place to call home. However, take note that these listings will be of a limited number due to database limitations. So these are all the things you should look forward to seeing in the Sisters of Parvos update. Again, I advise you to use this video as leverage so you know what types of farming method, and where to farm this new stuff fast and easy. If you got something to add or share, then feel free to write it down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.
Evolution. This is the future.